I never know how to start these stupid vlogs.
Hey everybody.
Somebody's gonna look at me vlogging. Somebody's gonna look at me and make fun of me.
Everybody, how's it going? So we are, well, I am here at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. It's really cool. And I met up with my buddy Clark, who I used to work with at Best Buys. We're gonna go inside and check out some of the booths, and do a booths. I'm gonna try to maybe like talk to people at booths or just check out a lot of different things in there, see what they got going on.
Went through here running kind of a lottery, a bunch of sports games, and one of them is hiding a Mega Man Legends 2. So they're $1 a piece, and if you get lucky, you get like over $100 game. I'm very tempted.
Yeah, I might buy a couple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Inbox.
Oh, the Earthbound?
Oh yeah. I do own it, but I don't have the rest.
Yeah, they are.
CDI system, but if it's still, oh my God,
Somebody bought them? What'd they buy?
Dragon's Lair 1 and 2.
Just couldn't quite resist.
So what system is that one?
CDI, the Philips CDI.
Oh, okay. I think I vaguely remember those.
It's an interesting system, but one of the major problems with it was it has a suicide battery in it. So basically, if the battery dies, the system's unusable unless you basically Dremel it off and rewire it.
That sounds terrible.
It was an interesting system, though. It's where all the, the Hotel Mario and the 3 Legend of Zelda.
Oh, those terrible animated ones? The terrible animated, yeah. I remember those. I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
Ridiculously expensive game for what it is.
Ludicrously expensive. Wait, what are you talking
Say
about?
$800?
The Caltron.
Wow, really? I think this is a promo. That's why that's what it's.
Oh, okay.
Because the regular Caltrons aren't bad.
Yeah, well, and then there's Myriad, but that's just a sticker.
Myriad, and yeah, and I've never seen it. I don't know anyone that has it. It's not worth it.
No. Well, because okay, so that's 800, right? The Myriad is like well over 1,000.
I heard there was a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because of a sticker. Oh yeah. No, there's people that have stadium events.
Like $1,500.
I think the only one that I've seen so far is like 15 grand.
Good lord, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Maybe when I get really rich.
For 10.
Oh, that discount.
All right.
Discount. $50, really?
They're all promo boxes.
That's why I need to grab like every fucking thing I can from Best Buy.
Oh yeah, no, I have a ton of the.
Cat gets mad at me all the time because like I always bring stuff home.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I
why do you keep bringing stuff home?
Like I just bring home a Best Buy game. And she's like, what's that? And I go, don't worry. So that is the Famicom disc system. This is the RAM adapter, and literally these are games that run off of like basically 3.5 discs. And
like a floppy disk or
like old school 3.5-inch disc. But some of the bigger games like Metroid and Legend of Zelda originally were played on this.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of these.
Yeah. This would plug into the cartridge slot on the Famicom, and the good and the bad on these is you have amazing games on the system, but the belt drives fail like all the time. So you have to like constantly repair them. So I got lucky and I got one of the Zelda, but somebody also pointed out it's like you don't even know if that's necessarily going to be the game. Because they have the rewritable stations.
Oh yeah, they were the ones that you could like if you got tired of the game you could just go like shove it in and rewrite it.
Because it doesn't have any sort of data lock on it, so you can literally just rewrite it and put a different game on it.
Oh, it's got a screen on it?
Yep.
Is that like that's probably an aftermarket thing, right?
Yeah. Mike.
in particular you want me to look for?
Turtles 2, the arcade game.
Okay.
But not the $400 one.
Yeah. Some guy had it in box and he's like, oh yeah, it's $440. I'm like, wow. I have that in box.
What is this?
The IntelliVoice.
IntelliVoice.
Yes, the IntelliVoice. You plug this into your Intellivision, and there were specific games that actually they would talk. So it was like, Mattel Electronics presents B-52 Bomber. And it would actually sit there and talk to you. It was hilarious.
Like it had voice control?
Well, no. It just the game. It would add voice, to
voice
the
to
game,
the game.
so it would talk at you.
Oh.
Great.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. I have that one too. That was one of the greatest games I'd ever played. I was like 12. No, I was more like 15 or 16, I think, when that came out. I'm not that old.
All right, so this is Mike doing a lottery trying to pick out Mega Man Legends 2 out of these sports games.
So it's basically a Ponzi scheme, probably. No, I'm just kidding. So he's doing a cool thing. You buy a $1 sports game, it might have Mega Man Legends 2 in it. I spent $5. Let's see
what we got.
NBA Cooch, blah, blah, blah.
Nope.
Loser. Tiger Woods. Loser. I always hated Tiger Woods. Baseball game.
Nope.
Hey, it's
signed.
It's signed. Who's it signed by? Or is that just somebody? Probably a 5-year-old who owned it. So that's a loser.
Nope.
Well, terrible football game.
Nope.
I lost all of them.
You didn't check under the discs.
Did I not check under the discs? There's under the discs?
Oh, it's under the disc. Well, if someone started opening stuff and I was like, hey, don't do that.
Okay.
Gotcha. Little
Ah.
more per...
Can I double check that game that I gave you back?
No, it wouldn't be in there. He's shaking. You can tell.
Like, I want to win. The book.
Nope. Oh,
I won it.
Nice. Right on, man.
Nice.
My life is so
Bravo.
good right now. That's so awesome.
You got it?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
You are right here.
Yes.
This is the man that made it possible, Mr. Quincy.
That's really cool.
Right
I feel
on.
like the luckiest person at the expo.
Now I might put it. I was thinking putting Super Mario Sunshine in there.
Sunshine?
There you go.
That's awesome.
Also pretty awesome.
Cool.
saved
Thank you
me-
so much, man.
Yeah, no problem.
That's
That
awesome.
saved me $5.
It was so good.
That is amazing.
Oh man. I knew for some reason I feel like I was gonna win.
And then you meet Darth Revan.
Oh. I'm scared. I'm like shaking right now. It's so cool.
That's awesome.
How much is that game? So what is that game?
It's like over, well, here, I can look it up right now.
Let's look it up. It doesn't have a case though.
Mega Man Legends 2, $40 game, but still. Woo! Still
New
worth
price.
it.
So yeah. Awesome day. Man, War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I actually picked up a copy of that, a different copy, but picked that up at Goodwill recently.
Look at the wheel.
Genesis game. It's like a free flashcard.
Oh, wow.
Dump your games on them.
So then, what do you do with these?
So you play them with you hook up the disk drive.
Oh, okay.
And then you put this in, drive it back.
Oh.
And then, yeah, you put in a cartridge and you can dump it to a floppy, and then you can also then put it off the floppy.
Huh.
So you can boot any of the games.
That's really cool.
That is neat.
Yeah, free flashcard with a copy of this.
That's
You know what's next to it, right?
I mean, yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So that was probably
Literally the most expensive game in
Right? One of them. Sculptor's Cut's up there. Yeah, Samson's really up there.
Man, 1400. That.
These are probably the hardest to find games ever. They're unlicensed porno games.
For like the Nintendo?
Yes.
Was it NES?
Yes.
That's
So
really
it's
weird.
literally strip poker. I don't remember what this one is. I think it's a puzzle game. This is a slot machine.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have that one.
Yeah.
I have that.
Placemats.
Yeah. Zelda one's pretty cool. They want like 25 for that one at least. Probably for the both of them. Is it totally rad?
It is totally rad.
How rad is it?
It is that rad. It is a spiky monster on the cover.
It looks weird to me.
No, it's one of the better looking NES games. It's actually a pretty good platformer.
Sister Cheetah Wild Quest. So funny. They literally just made video games for anything. Like back in the era of Nintendo Super Nintendo, like look, Bible Adventures. Pretty much up to the era of like the Nintendo 64, like they'd make a video game about literally anything and everything. Like there was a game I think on the Nintendo or maybe it was a Super Nintendo that had the little dot from the 7-Up game.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it was a Super Nintendo game. And that's why there's so many like Nintendo games out there. Ooh, another bin.
Worked in Circuit City. Somebody asked me if we had the Burger King game.
I remember those Burger King games.
Yeah.
Those were given away, I think, at Burger King. Like you go buy them for like $5. I'm pretty sure I have them all.
Yeah, like somebody like told me like, oh, you don't have them. Who has them? I'm like,
Burger King. Burger King. Burger King, duh.
And they got mad. Like, I want to go to Burger King to get it.
It's like Burger King. It's a Burger King exclusive. It's Burger King exclusive.
I'm like, we're not gonna have it.
It was the race king and like the sneaking. Like he would hide in garbage cans and try to surprise people. I think it was really terrible.
Well, with that mask.
Hey guys, so I met up with Robbie. We were hanging out a little bit too at the convention. He's the one that bought me the DuckTales game that I've been really enjoying. Do you want to show off what you got?
Sure.
Because he bought a lot of cool stuff that I didn't buy.
Yeah. I have an unopened Ark the Lad.
I don't remember that. It was like only $19. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the first time I got it, I got it from GameStop, so it wasn't. Yeah.
That's a secondary copy of it?
Oh yeah. So
so funny.
Yeah, and then for a while, like probably the first RPG I got on PlayStation was Legend of Legaia.
That's pretty good.
It's an amazing game. It has a slow start, but once you get past that, it's amazing.
I think that was one of my favorite games from the PlayStation era of RPGs.
Secret of Evermore.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Secret of Evermore was I haven't played it, but I hear it would be American sequel to Secret of Mana, which isn't the second Densetsu 3, but it's the American.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The American. Like,
yeah, American.
Like in my Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Yeah, kind of like we got Doku Doku Panic for Mario 2.
That's really sad because they were like, oh, the Americans can't handle Mario 2, so.
Yeah, it's too hard.
It's too hard for their American brains.
And then, of course, Secret of Mana, which.
Holy crap.
Is amazing. Yeah.
That's a pretty spendy one.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of splurged on that one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All the splurging is done. You said you're going home?
Yeah, I'm going home.
I should probably go home soon too, but I'm gonna walk around for a bit more. It was good seeing you, dude.
Yeah, you too.
Even though that's the wrong hand to shake with.
Alright.
Cool. Yeah, it was good seeing you. We'll have to hang out soon or
do
some type of other video stuff soon.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. This is something cool I've never seen before. It's a steelbook for the Wii U version of Smash Brothers. It's a Future Shop limited edition, so Future Shop's like Canadian Best Buy. So I've been walking around for quite a while now. Clark is off doing something else. Or I would have asked him about some of those games in there. And it's just like every time I turn around, there's like another booth that like, hey, I haven't been to that booth yet. It's like, must go. Must check it out. That's really cool. Street Fighter 15th anniversary.
Do you mind if I get a shot of that?
Oh, the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked for him for 15 years in the corporate office.
Nice.
I helped design the logo.
Oh, really?
And So, you know, I was a pretty big, so I'm still on the We Miss Game Crazy Facebook page and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up because I do miss Game Crazy a lot.
Yeah, most of it's the people that work there. It's like all the old employees and whatnot talking about, you know, what we did and a little bit. So
it was really good because there was not a lot of, like, now we only have GameStop to go buy used games at, newer games for the most part.
Yeah, but yeah. So,
that are full retail chains anyway.
Yeah, my business partner and I, we have 10 of them right now.
Nice.
10 of these. So
good deal. You guys have one down at, it's like Gresham somewhere, right? Nice.
Eastman Parkway and Division.
That was really cool. I've gotten a few compliments on my Game Crazy shirt. About 2 or 3 people. I saw somebody else with the Game Crazy shirt as well, which was really cool. I think, is this more the? I would love to have a cool neon sign like that. That'd be one of my like holy grail moments. I really want that Best Buy thing, and I mean it's mostly because I work at Best Buy. This is all the really cool auction items. I'm probably not gonna go to the auction because I know I can't afford it. So posters, if you can get some posters. Alright, so I went ahead and bought one of the t-shirts. That's really cool. I like some of the designs, but they weren't necessarily me, so I like that they had just their logo. I thought was really cool. Oh, it's the Game Boy Advance Ace Attorney 3. That's neat. I like the box for it. Some Grandia Game Boy Color. So this booth was really cool. They had a lot of really cool like Japanese import games. I really love Japanese import games because they're super cheap. Like, part of me like wants to buy them, but I don't want to buy them because I know that I'll never play them. They'll just be something that sits on my shelf. But they're so inexpensive, and that makes me want to buy them. It makes me want to buy a lot of them, and then that adds up really quickly. It's so cool. That's good. That was pretty cool. Those who don't know, Portland is just famous for being weird, but one of the things we are kind of famous for is the Portland Unipiper. So he usually goes around on a unicycle and plays Star Wars music dressed as Darth Vader. I looked at a lot of cool stuff today, saw some pretty rare video games. Saw a lot of other cool stuff with Clark. He kind of told us a lot about some of the more rare and retro stuff that they have. I'm going to do that fill a bag thing tomorrow, I think. There's some other games in there that I didn't get a chance to look at because it was just too crowded. But I think I'm going to call this as day one. I'm not sure if I'm going to mix in two different videos, day one and day two. So I have a feeling day two will be a lot more about like the family vlog instead of just the the gaming stuff that we did today. So just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my cool trip to Portland Retro Gaming Con Day 1. Or I guess it's not a con, it's an expo. Portland Retro Gaming Expo. There's definitely a lot more stuff to do. I am just tired. And I told my dear wife that I'd barely be leaving here around 5. And it is about 4:50, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, hop back on the Max, start heading home. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next video, please be kind to each other, and I will see you guys next time.